EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Carolina Panthers. The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And off we go from Uptown Charlotte. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Howard. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. The intended receiver there was Jonnu Smith, but it's going to be second down. When you look at this defense, they're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
And stopping the run has been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. Fielded at about the 28. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll call it a... On a 44 yards, the return was for 7. And the Panthers will take over now, first and 10. looking to put a drive together.
Set, ready, set.
On first down, they'll start out with Hubbard. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. They finally caught up to him there at the end of the play, but great inside handoff, and what a powerful run.
The first few yards seemed relatively easy. Then it got tougher, right? And that's where he showed that he was not going to go down easily. He was not going to be denied until he got everything he could out of that run.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34.
Ready, ready. Blue 32. Hut, hut.
They run here with Rico Dowdle. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Set. Red 35.
They'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Set, hut. 52 blue. Ready.
They'll try to throw now. Young. Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A.J. Brown, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym, preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are. But let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
You look at this Carolina defense, they're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not quite at the top, but they're far from the bottom. But let's face it, they want to move up. In order to do that, they've got to look at each other and make sure everyone's taking care of their assignments in order to play the run better.
It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw there. Outside of the pocket, takes a throw downfield, it turns up incomplete. I wonder if next time he might take off and run.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Howard airing it out deep for Smith. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. And instead, it's 4th down. Here's Jake Bailey now. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. This is taken at the 18. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll start out the ground with Hubbard. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
Here we go. Set. 45. What?
Young working out of the gun. This is caught by McMillan. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Ready?
On the run, it's Dowdy. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. I guess give him credit for at least getting back to the line of scrimmage, Charles, because he could have easily lost a couple there.
He should. A lot of fight and grit on that run, and it's the type of play that coaches aren't going to wait for film session to praise. They're going to go to every position and say, that's the kind of effort we need from all of you.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away. This returnable for Cup. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
They go play action here on 1st down. It's caught inside the 25. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jonnu Smith, 59 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied at 7. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
On the set.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And shutting him off now open field. Still going. He's on his way. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Extra point by Cyber, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Steelers 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend. But you think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here?
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up. And the difference between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge because they may come back if they lose this game to a facility, and there may be new faces in there and some teammates lost.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go.
They go to Johnson again. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. This now a 3rd and 4. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he will have a Steelers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Let's go now. 72.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down of the sack.
It's second down.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and
not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
70 Lions. Trap 60, trap 60. Riggs.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
the Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Set, ready. 45, 1. Set, go.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. Past the 20. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 149 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run pass option.
And they're right down here looking for 6. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Hut.
A running play. It's Dowdle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Young. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Derek Harmon able to record his 5th sack of the season.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Now Young. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
A gain of 6 yards.
Austin Seibert sets up for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Seibert's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's when one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen, go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this, because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
2nd and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 Lions. Let's go.
Back to throw. Howard. Got a man here. It's Wilson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. Got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one, and it's 2nd down.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Gets this out quickly to Dodson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 32-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Steeler first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Pioneer.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Panthers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's 2nd and 10.
Set. 33. Yellow. Hut, hut.
Here's Young from the shotgun. Over the middle, complete. That's Hubbard. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Ready. Black 40. Hut, hut.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Now a 2nd and 10.
Down. 10 black. Set.
Young to throw it. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Set. Ready. Blue 32. Ready.
Young to throw it. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
At the 43-yard line.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Looking to throw. Howard. And that one complete downfield to Cup. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Steelers.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Left side here, taken in by Metcalf. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. DK Metcalf, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Steelers get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
On the set.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's a Carolina 1st down on a gain of 16.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the ready. Here we go. Here we go. Black. Next. Ready.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
Smith red.
And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. Seibert able to knock this one through. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4.
Set, ready. 60 red. 60 red. Cut.
On the handoff, it's Hubbard. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down.
Ready. 50. Cut.
They run here with Gallup. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps them pick up the first. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 10 plus.
Throwing. Young. Looking underneath and finding Hubbard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Set. Black 40. Set.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Two yards to go, 2nd down.
Let's go now. 45. Ready?
Young going to give to Brooks. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Let's go. Ready.
Now here's Young. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 18. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Set hut. Set hut.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed out hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Set, go.
On the jet sweep, McMillan. And that one never got off the ground. He's going to be stopped up well behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st.
Here we go. Ready.
On 3rd down, they go with Brooks. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal.
33, yellow. Ready.
Dowdle. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Down.
Brooks. He's in. Touchdown, Carolina. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it's in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Seibert on for the PAT. And the lead is now 13.
Makes the score Panthers 27, Steelers 14.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter from Charlotte. Back to throw. Howard. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And a completion to Wilson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A 7-yard pickup.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
43-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Howard from the gun on 3rd down. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Black 40.
Turnover that just got him the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a 1-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, though?
No, I don't, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. Wear down the clock and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards.
60 red.
To throw, Young. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Ready up.
The offense on third down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Yellow. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Young. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3 and out.
Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. A beautiful fake. They knew they were going to have great field position, went all out, got a little too aggressive.
And you have to understand your angles. They're cut down. When they're that backed up, you've got to be careful going after him.
Ready. 45. White. Set.
Up the middle with Brooks here. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football. Now, that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge fourth quarter stop? Back-to-back running plays, putting them in negative territory. What can they do coming up on 3rd and 15?
10. Drill. 52. Ready.
Young will set to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
Yellow. Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
On the double.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Down. Hut, hut.
Young. And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. It's a 45-yard punt and 8 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking here for Smith downfield. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Jonnu Smith with his second touchdown of the game and fifth on the year. And the Steelers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point put through by Boswell. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First downs a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
So from the 37, here's second down and 8.
Here we go. Cut.
Young now. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's caught. McMillan with him. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 23 yards the pickup there. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Ready. Cut.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Deshaun Elliott up to make the play defensively.
Ready.
Here now, second and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Black 40. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Brooks. And they'll take this one down to the 36. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
The Panthers on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and 6. Oh, no, he lost the football. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
60 red.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
1 yard gain.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Come on, set. 45, white. Set, cut.
On the give, this is Hubbard. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Down. 33, yellow. Set, go.
Running the toss to Brooks here. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Track him, 60.
Throwing to start the drive. Howard. Now he's going to step up and run. That's caught by Wilson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Well, they need to score, and score quick. 1 timeout remaining. Final minute, 1st and 10. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And now defensively in the 2-minute drill, the big key to me, make sure you understand your assignments. And anytime you get a chance to tackle someone in bounds, get them on the ground.
Under 50 seconds to play. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hurt. Warriors, 70.
Looking to throw. Howard. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should